After World War I, Europe wanted peace. What it got was a paperwork. One treaty, one clause, several billion gold marks, and a decision so well intentioned that it destabilized an entire continent for the next 20 years. This is the story of the Treaty of Versailles reparation clause and how history politely waited for it to explode. World War I ended in 1918. Europe was exhausted, cities were destroyed, economies were shattered, entire generations were missing. Everyone agreed on one thing: this must never happen again, which is usually when history prepares something worse. At Versailles, the Allied powers faced a problem. Germany had lost the war, but how much should it lose? France wanted security, Britain wanted balance, the United States wanted stability. Germany wanted not to collapse. The disagreement was resolved through compromise, which is history's way of saying everyone was unhappy. Then came Article 231, often called as War Guilt Clause. Officially, it stated that Germany accepted responsibility for the war and therefore responsibility for reparations. This clause did two things: justified financial penalties, publicly branded Germany as the sole culprit. It was brief, it was legal, it was catastrophic. Germany was required to pay reparations. How much? Good question. At first unspecified, later 132 billion gold marks. For context, Germany's economy was already broken. Its currency was fragile. A political system was brand new. This was less a payment plan and more a financial experiment. And the experiment failed. Germany attempted compliance. It borrowed, it taxed, it printed money, and the inflation arrived. Not mild inflation, not annoying inflation, wheelbarrow inflation. Money became decorative, savings evaporated, middle class stability collapsed. The economy responded exactly as expected, by imploding. Economic collapse does not create calm politics, it creates resentment, radicalization, nostalgia for strength. Moderate parties lost credibility, extremist movements gained attention, not because they had good ideas, but because they promised to end humiliation. The reparations clause didn't cause extremism, it fertilized it. Attempts were made to fix things: the Dave's plan, the Young plan. Payments were restructured, deadlines adjusted, terms softened, but the symbolic damage was done. Germany wasn't just paying money, it was paying indignity every year on schedule. History does not handle humiliation well. Here's the irony: the reparations were meant to prevent future wars, weaken Germany, stabilize Europe. Instead, they destabilized Germany, destabilized Europe, and made another war more likely. The clause designed to secure peace quietly ensured it would not last. Wars end on battlefields, but futures are shaped in conference room. This clause rewrote economic incentives, reshaped political legitimacy, and poisoned international trust. No marching armies, no dramatic speeches, just signatures and consequences. The Treaty of Versailles didn't fail because it was cruel. It failed because it confused punishment with stability. It treated economic collapse as a feature, not a risk. And history corrected that assumption violently. One clause, one signature, decades of instability. Because when peace is written as punishment, the war just learns to wait. Hit like, subscribe, and next time we look another agreement meant to prevent disaster and why it became the blueprint for the next one.